For the next video, I'm going to show you how to do the loft button. So before you can loft, you also need to know how to make or add another work plane. So this is going to be both showing you loft and how to add another work plane. So we've got a new part, so we'll start a sketch, and I'm going to make some kind of a shape. Let's keep it simple. We'll go rectangle. And essentially what I want to do is I'm going to add another shape above the shape I just made, and I want those two to be connected together. But in order to get another shape above this rectangle I just made, I need a new plane. So I'm going to go to work plane, but if you click on the arrow below, there are options. There's lots of options, and one option that we want is offset from plane. So it doesn't give me an option to select anything here because there is no three-dimensional object to pick from. But if we go over to our model browser, these are the planes that you chose from when you started this part. So if we find the XZ plane, in my case, kind of depends on which one you picked at the beginning, but you can see this is the plane that I started on. I'm going to add my offset plane to this XZ plane. So I'm going to click that one, and then I'm going to raise this one on up or type in the number that I want. That looks pretty good. I'm going to click OK. So now I can start a new sketch on this plane, and I'm going to make something a little bit smaller, and let's try a hexagon. Sounds good. So we'll do something like that, and we'll finish our sketch. Doesn't really matter what these two shapes are, I just need two shapes that are enclosed. So now that I have two shapes that are above each other, I'm going to loft the distance between them. So we'll kind of just take this one and mesh it up to this one. So we're going to hit the loft button. We're going to select one of our profiles, and then we're going to select the other profile, and we're going to click OK. And so it does its best to kind of mesh the distance between the two. So this would be useful if you had, two shapes that are slightly different. If you had, if you're trying to make kind of like a cone, but like not a rounded cone like we did with the revolve, but more of a straight cone, you could connect the two circles and have a kind of like a tapering cylinder. So that is the loft and work plane video. Good luck.